my name is Nightenlark, and welcome back to another episode of A Stack of Minecraft Days. I've decided recently that instead of calling it A Stack of Minecraft Days, I'm going to change the name to A Stack of Survival. This leaves me room to, in the future, do a series like A Stack of Redstone or A Stack of Building. Anyways, we still have that 10 iron from last time we played, and that brings us up to a total of 10 iron. Lovely. Okay, I guess I'm a lot more poor than I thought I was. That's slightly disappointing. Anyways, I think today I'm either going to start on a house or, actually, better idea, we're going to work on farming today. Farming might seem like a very small part of the overall survival experience, but having a reliable food source early on is very important. It's also very important to have a good place to put your farm, somewhere that's accessible and somewhere that is always in render distance. Now, I'm just going to put mine right over here because I don't have any other plans for this at present, and even if I did have some plans for that area, farms can move. But I believe this is going to be a good enough place to start my farms at. I also want to try and get some animals, but first let's get some wheat, as you can see. Wheat is somewhat annoying to get. Or not wheat, seeds. I can talk, I promise. Anywho, it's another really good source of bone meal, actually, is fish, because they occasionally drop bones, like that. That was insanely lucky. Yeah, so if you kill fish, occasionally they will drop a bone, which crafts into 3 bone meal. This might not seem significant, but the fact that you can get bone meal so easily is significant, because bone meal is one of the easiest ways to start farming early on. Especially when you have, like, 1 of something. 1 carrot? Well, with bone meal, you can just grow it up faster, and then boom! 2 carrots and your farm efficiency is drastically improved. And the same applies for things like wheat, because now I have the same amount of seeds. Usually it's a lot cooler than that, I swear. We'll get there. Yeah, that was admittedly very disappointing. But we shall continue getting more seeds, and then who knows what's gonna happen next. I've grabbed 1 too many seeds. Oh well, I can get chickens with this. I think our next move is going to be working on animals. They're very important because sometimes the wheat is just taking an annoyingly long time to grow, and it's, let's be honest, a lot easier to just kill a cow and cook their meat. So, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'll get some cows and sheep in there for now, but likely it's gonna be just cows in the future. I don't have enough wheat to breed any of them, or, fun fact, animals despawn unless you feed them. This is particularly for farm animals. So, let's just hope they don't despawn before I have enough wheat to feed all of them. And yeah, let's go look for another cow, maybe. I don't see any more cows. I swear there was a cow over here just like 5 seconds ago. Was there not a cow over here 5 seconds ago? Apparently not. Anyways, that is not relevant to the here and now, as there are other things we could get doing. Such as, I should probably sleep first off and mark the end of our first day for this episode, day 4. When we wake up, it is going to be day 5. Which means literally nothing other than the fact that the sun went down. And the sun is going to go down and things will become dangerous, but I'm risking it for this cow. Dear cow, I am risking everything for you. Anyways, I would like to get a bridge, perhaps, across the river tomorrow, because I think that would be a very good investment, and I also think I will be using it a lot. I basically just said the same thing twice. But first, I think I'm going to get a few more fish, just to try and help out the farm a little bit, and because they're a pretty good food source. And, fun fact, drowned are actually very easy to kill. You just swim at them and swing the sword. In Bedrock Edition anyways, I cannot speak for Java Edition. Tiny fish are the hardest ones to kill, and there is absolutely no difference in what a tiny fish drops and what a large fish drops. It is appearances only. I'm saying this because I used to think that the baby ones would not drop anything. This was simply untrue. I'm glad I have learned that now, but it's just easier to go for the big ones anyways. I don't seem to have gotten any bones yet. I don't think that was the fish I was trying to hit either. Oh, right, this is the dangerous part of fish hunting. The occasional, oh no, I need oxygen. I'm a human. It's very annoying. Being human is quite inconvenient at times, but alas, this 2-meter tall Minecraft player, no wait, I'm not 2 meters tall. This 2-meter tall blocky person needs to breathe. It's not creative mode. Sorry, I got distracted by a sound. I don't know what to do next, but maybe I'll become inspired. Sugarcane! This is an excellent idea. We are going to plant the sugarcane because, well, why would you not plant the sugarcane? The sugarcane is amazing. I'm sure. It does things. You can make paper with it. And they added a new thing to sugarcane, which we're going to check out later. Yeah. I probably... By the way, campfire, best decision you will ever make in the early game. You're saving yourself so much coal. Like, you can cook so many fish for the price of 1 or 2, and it's best investment. I am a firm campfire advocate. Okay, this I built a little bit earlier because I was trying to catch a drowned. I did not succeed, so we're just gonna take that down now and pretend nothing ever happened, which is what editing me did when she cut it out of the video. Yeah. And then we're gonna repurpose these planks for the bridge, which I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with this bridge yet. I might do a lovely little arching bridge, or I might do just a straight across bridge. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in, and I cannot... There are fish right there. But I don't know if I want to get them yet. No, I'm definitely getting them. It's too tempting, because what if this one is the one that drops the bone? You know? And, you know, the food doesn't hurt either. It dropped the bone. That's amazing. See? You just can't give up. You gotta keep on killing the fish. It's very good for the environment. In Minecraft, not in real life. It's very good for the environment, see? Because we are taking these fish that we slaughtered and we're turning them into less murderous food, like bread. See? Look at that. That was disappointing. And now we have 3 seeds. Isn't this amazing? Aren't the secrets of fish so outstandingly useful? And now we can use that wheat to feed the cows. I've decided we're not going to keep the sheep. I'm sorry, sheep. Close your eyes and spare the self the view. I can't even sing right. My mind just went completely blank. What was I going to say? Right, yes, now we have 3 cows, which is a drastic improvement to the 2 cows we had before. That's like a 50% improvement, right? Right? Or is it 150? It's 50% improvement. We've improved by 50% of what we had previously. Yeah, I know math. I know math. I know math. Probably. Okay, we're gonna go onto the bridge now, which requires no math. Good for me. I'm gonna try a nice little curvy bridge first, because they're gorgeous. And they're adorable, and they're very cottagecore. I just don't know if the river is thin enough for that. Or if I'm patient enough for that. But yes. This is going to take a while, I can see. This is going to take quite a while, I can see. I don't know, part of me feels like this is not going to work. Just because it already doesn't look good and we're only a couple blocks out. Yeah, this is a lot more pathetic now that I look at it from here. I think we're gonna just go straight across, because that's gonna ultimately save us time and resources. But also there are ways to make such things look good, which, once I build it, I'll show you. Because there's no point telling you about it now when I could just show you in a couple minutes. But yes. I think we are just going to go slightly up. And we'll just go across like that. Yeah, we'll have a straight bridge. Because there's nothing wrong with those. They're pretty good. Also, now that there are boring things happening, can you hear a difference in my voice? That's right, indeed, I have gotten my mic finally all set up for recording. If you've been following this channel for any amount of time, you would know I am constantly making excuses for why it's not been able to be in use. And they are actual real excuses, but man, it's been a journey. First I got the mic, and then I had to get the extension so that I could connect the mic to my phone to record with, and then I had to return it because it wasn't actually mine, and then I had to get a new one, and that took forever to order, and then I went on like 20 different trips within the span of a couple of weeks. That's an overstatement. It was 3, but yeah, it's been busy, which is why this episode has taken so long to release. Oh, what am I doing? That's gonna be so much slower than just going up. No, die. We have no use for your kind, unless you're Kyria Trident, in which case we will also dispose of you. Anyways, yeah, I've been very busy lately, and so I'm glad I finally gathered the motivation to do this. I've also been reading. Are you proud of me? I've been reading fantasy and occasionally a bit of romance. And now you hear that, fantasy romance. Ah, I know what she's reading. You are incorrect. I am reading George MacDonald. Whatever you were thinking, I'm sure it was not that, but I cannot speak for you. So maybe you were thinking, she's reading George MacDonald, that's for sure. Or maybe I just talk to myself a lot. That's probably the most likely answer. I just say things with no real intention of what they're meant to mean. I mean, isn't that what language is? Just saying things with no real idea of what they're meant to mean? Oh my gosh. No, the point of language is saying things and knowing what they mean. I'm sorry, that was the most random tangent I took you on there. Let's get a couple more slabs and continue on. I must not be very good at language. I know I never have any idea what I'm saying. And usually I don't say it right either. Okay. So now that we are just about done with this initial bridge, which I will admit looks very ugly. I will admit this because it won't be ugly later. Later, and by later I mean right now, we will be getting Dark Oak. And now, I need you to not judge what is happening on screen before your eyes right now. I know this isn't how most people cut down Dark Oak, but it makes sense to me, so just shh. Yeah, so Dark Oak. It's one of the best woods in the game besides spruce. Spruce is obviously the middle ground and therefore one of the best. It's also got a very nice texture. But yeah. I'm going to take this moment to remind everyone that I'm playing on Bone Bedrock Edition, and therefore some of the things I say will be different from Java Edition. And speaking of Bedrock Edition, you've likely heard it called Bug Rock before. I've been seeing this everywhere lately. Like, there's just grass under the water, where there's trees in the water. It's the weirdest thing. I had an entire chunk just disappear one time, and that's like an alpha glitch usually. But just boom, on my 1.21 plus world, chunk glitch. And also, that was where we first lost the beloved yellow bundle. We're gonna go into a montage now, so I'm gonna shut up for a moment. I bet that was a very lovely break from my voice. Alright, now we shall prettify it. Well, it's already as pretty as it's gonna get, but we're gonna add a couple of little details that may or may not make it slightly better, such as this. Because usually the logs are gonna be darker underneath because water. Those down there are wet. And we're gonna cut down this tree because it is intruding on my poor bridge's personal space. But yes, I think also we are going to add some trapdoors over here to create a nice little smooth walkway up to there. And I think we're also going to add some dark oak trapdoors atop the logs because it looks a little nicer. And just look at this beautiful rich color. I just messed up twice in a row. Anyways, look at this beautiful rich color the dark oak is. Is it not like you just took all the paint off something and replaced it with stain? That beautiful dark stain. It's gorgeous. I want this in my room. But yes, look how much detail and depth that adds. And then we're also going to add these two over here because it just creates a better introduction. Now we are going to go back to farming. We're officially away from the bridge and we're back to farming. Yay! I know. More farming. But first off, what we're going to do is we are going to create a home for these lovely little bovine fellows. Is that how you say that? I don't know. This isn't right. Wait a second. This isn't right. Okay. Wait. I know what I'm trying to do. It's just I'm not very good at doing it. Okay, that's lovely. Let's continue onwards with our quest to do something. My brain just stopped again. Anyhow, we now have a lovely and complete pen for the cows. Missing one thing, a gate, because I need to get them in there somehow. Oh, lovely, I have just the perfect amount for that. And this is gonna bother me, because now I just have one extra fence and nowhere to put it. But I shall not waste it on anything it does not need to be used on, because I've done that before and always regretted it. I'm so tired of sitting in the same place. Okay, there we go. We got us another wheat with for when words fail, what do? We have ourselves some wheat to lure the cows away with. There we go. English finally came back to me. Not completely. Oh no. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh no. This did indeed take a while, but there we go, we did it! Woohoo! Finally! And now we can begin to get rid of all these unfortunate little holes in the ground. And 'tis the end of day 6 indeed, and move on to day 7. Indeed we shall. Day 8 shall be the final day, as we are going to do 4-day episodes to make for a 16-episode series. Because math. Yes. Yes, indeed. Sleeping through the night. I'm still shocked that I haven't died in this series, because I'm not actually that good at survival Minecraft. I know, this is a shocking and horrible, traitorous revelation, but I'm not actually that- Bone! I'm not actually that good at survival Minecraft. I know. You already knew that. That's very obvious. But somehow I've not died. And, this is the complete truth. I haven't even edited out anywhere where I died. Look at those levels. I haven't died. This never happens. This has never happened. This is a new experience for me. I tried hardcore once, and I gave up after day 1 because it was too stressful. Actually, that's a lie. I tried hardcore twice. And the second time, I died because I wanted to go do some very parkourish looking cave. It was a very parkourish looking cave. In my defense, that was going to be a video originally too. I'm sorry to admit that I've robbed you of... Oh, come on! How did I get no seeds from that? What is my luck? Anyways, yes, that was originally going to be a video, but I've lost quite a few videos recently because... lazy. And because I just didn't feel they fit the vibe of the channel. Yeah. Anyways, these cows shall now have a child. Look away, sheep. My brain keeps stopping. What's wrong with it today? Maybe it's because, for some reason, I have a wonderful habit of never doing voiceovers until it's late. We need to talk to me about that. This is a problem. We can't keep doing this. But we're gonna get some pumpkins, because first off, there's one world where I was building with them, and now I just instinctively rush in a mad, frenzied rage to grab any pumpkin I see. Because let me tell you, it's very annoying to build out of these things. Anyhow, this will produce for us a little pumpkin farm. I'm sure this will be plenty. And in case you're like, are you crazy, Lark? I think Lark is crazy. No, I'm not crazy. You can make pumpkin seeds. Admittedly, a lot more pumpkin seeds than I thought you could. But I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I promise. I'm not. Anyhow, let us continue, because it is much more fun to continue than it is to not. Oh, this is gonna bother me. I need to fix this later. It's pointing the wrong way. But I don't want to have to redo it. So we shall do 10 on each side, because that is a very satisfying number. It's just like the base number. Forget about 1 when you have 10. It's like 1, but more accomplished in life. And we need some water, of course. So we should probably get rid of these two, because now they can't grow. Wait, I'm dumb. Yes, they can. There's 2 sides. Heh. I am good at this. Anyways, this will now grow, and there's other things to be done now. I fell. There's other things to be done now, such as me taking a brief break to take a drink of water. Okay, I have taken a drink of water. That was much needed. I think we are going to expand the wheat farm a little bit for better efficiency, although it has yielded. We have reaped no harvests as of yet from this natural harvests. What is my brain? This is what happens when I try to talk. It goes away, the ability to speak. Because every time I'm next to the mic, I just forget. Where did I get an... Oh, right, that tree we cut down. I think we're going to plant that over here. And it will be a very lovely area. Trident guy! Oh my gosh, I love these guys because even though they kill me a lot, they sometimes drop tridents, and he did not. Never mind, I hate them. Yeah, let's just put that away. Did I just see a wandering trader in the background? Hold my rotten flesh and give me your emeralds! What do you have for sale? That's incredibly lame. You disappoint me. You're a disappointment. I usually love wandering traders. They usually have saplings, and saplings are amazing. Also, we're gonna do the sugarcane thing now, so I better shut up and do the sugarcane thing. First off, we are going to move it next to the pumpkins, which hopefully is not out of render distance of my normal working area, because that would indeed be an unwise decision on my part. But first, I'm going to take full advantage of the fact that it does not have to be next to a source block. And now, what they added was that when you walk through sugarcane, it goes semi-transparent. What was the enchant on that? Unbreaking 1. You're even more of a disappointment. Oh, come on now. We'll go experiment with sugarcane in a moment. I need to cook some fish. And plant a seed. My brain stopped working yet again. I have chosen violence. What has come over me? Why have I chosen violence? Okay. Yeah, no, totally justified. The llamas, it's a source of leather, and you get leads. It's, it's nothing personal, bud. Nothing personal. At least not that personal, anyways. I like the wandering traders, but they don't have very good taste in pets. I love llamas, don't get me wrong, but just the trader llamas, it sounds a little bit too much like traitor llamas, and, wandering traitor is fine, but traitor llama? What did they betray? Are they just a disgrace to their species? I don't know, I just don't like it, man. We're gonna cook the fish now, which I already said I would cook and forgot to cook. Man, my brain's tired. I love this bridge so much. I need to get more fishes, but I love this bridge so much. Yes, now we shall experiment. See that? See how it gets see-through when you walk up to it? What's the limit? What's the limit? It's right about there, I think. That it stops, that it starts getting see-through. Now, is it where the player is standing, or is it where the camera is? I think it's where the camera is, because now it's not see-through. And if I do that... Yeah, it's where the camera is. It's where the camera is. That's so weird. That was like the most random thing they've added. I don't think anyone asked for that, and I'm not complaining, but it was just extremely random. I never had a problem with it before. I can understand if, like, it can be a form of flashing lights and be disturbing. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I feel like for the most part, maybe they should make it a toggle that we can turn on and off. Back to fish hunting, anyways. 'Cause who doesn't love to swing their sword about aimlessly, chasing a small, slippery creature through the cold depths of water? Would you imagine this is a cold river or a warm river? There's fish in it, and they're swimming both up and downstream, so it can't be running too much. If it's not running too much, then... Oh, it's probably cold, actually, now that I look down, because if there's an underwater cave down there, then, it just feels like it would be cold. I don't know, I don't have logic. Bone! I don't have logic, but I do have bone. And I have an enemy! Oh no. Oh no! He hit me. Fish. Fish. Bone! Oh my gosh! I don't have a brain, but I sure do have a bone. I already said that. That was really pointless to repeat that. Anyways, yeah, I bet this will be a very cold river to swim in. Surprised there's no such thing. Another bone?! Oh, and I broke my sword, too. Glad I accidentally made that extra one earlier. Oh, there's grass here, too. Bug rock. Did I not pick up the bone? Okay. We are geared up with bones. Meaning, I think we should do the pumpkins, because then they're going to grow better. Oh, I forgot I was cooking something. I would be horrible at running a household. Anyways, we're going to do some of the pumpkins now, because that allows them to immediately start producing their actual crop and not be burdened. Here is the age-old question. Do I finish this one, or do I just make them all almost there? Are we going for amount or efficiency? Are we going for amount or how well done it is? I think it worked out either way. Man. Look at that. The sun is setting and it is almost day 8. That's crazy, guys. It's almost day 8. And you know what that means is that sadly we have run out of time. I doubt anyone actually listened to me talk for this long. I certainly would not. But thank you so much for sticking around if you have. It really does mean a lot. We are going to be releasing the next episode once I have motivation. And that's just about how it is. I have no schedule as of right now. But thank you for watching. If you could, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!